the transition of the weight from baseball into golf.
My name is Jaren Kim. I've been playing golf for about 2 years. My average score is +10, and what I like about golf is every hole is a different hole, so different opportunities. You could score different scores, and the cons about golf is sometimes the ball is so small that it's hard to get in that tiny hole. So
hi, Jaren. My name is Angel. Again, I work here with Mr. Tedo at Tedo Golf Studios. Very fortunate enough to work with a lot of professionals as well out on the circuit and the LPGA. I'm going to be here with my good friend Jaren today. We're going to figure out how. Jaren, I hear that you're a great baseball player.
yeah, I play baseball.
Awesome. I'm excited to see that. So I see that your movement into the ball has a little bit of a baseball move to it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what are we looking to learn today?
Try to get that golf momentum in the swing, not more of like a baseball momentum.
Okay, perfect. So then today's video, we're going to cover the transition of the weight from baseball into golf. So now, Jaren, I played baseball when I was your age as well. So who's your favorite baseball player right now?
Mookie Betts.
Okay, perfect. So show me a baseball stance here for a second before we look at your golf swing. So now walk me through this, because I hear you're very, very talented when it comes to this sport. So now you're going to teach me. You're going to be the instructor for a second here and tell me how to hit a line drive. What do you want to do as far as when it comes to weight transfer in baseball?
Weight transfer for baseball, I want to load my back hip and then come forward when the pitch is coming, and then just use your hips and be direct ball with your arms.
Awesome. So for all you folks out there, baseball player, this guy is the man to listen to when it comes to hitting the ball with a bat. So correct me if I'm wrong. I'm looking at the camera now. You told me to load my weight to the backside, right?
Yeah.
Get here, transfer your weight to the right, and then as the ball's coming in, we step into it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Not a lot of difference when it comes to baseball and golf as far as when we talk about weight transfer, Jaren. So let me borrow your club here for a second. When we're talking about weight transfer here, there's the difference between golf and baseball is we're not really stepping off and creating a lot of momentum to the backside to get it back forward. Now, as you've seen lately, all these new young athletes that are playing golf, there is a lot of differences where foots are dragging, feet are lifting on the backswing, driving up. Back when I was playing golf, that was a big no-no. It was more, okay, keep your feet planted, turn, and drive. So there are going to be some similarities where it's going to be okay to do some certain patterns. For example, when you set up in golf now, if your timing is good, it's actually okay to lift your left heel sometimes now and then step it down into the ball. Kind of like what you're doing, but what you're doing is actually moving a lot of mass to the back in baseball and then moving it forward together. Mm-hmm. If we do that in golf, we're going to have a lot of timing issues on how to be consistent in hitting the golf ball. So today we're going to focus on that. So let's pull up your video first before we get into fixing how to transfer correctly into the golf ball, okay? Okay. So let's look at this up here. I mean, you're an athlete. This is awesome. The way you set up is impeccable. Your structure here looks really good. Shoulders are square. Now, as you bring the club back here, I'm gonna actually, let me redraw these lines. I'm gonna put you in a box here with your lower body. This is really good here. Now see, that was a really typical baseball move there. You're gonna see that you are coming off this line, which we do in golf, but you see your right leg is actually sliding over that line, okay? In golf, we don't want the pelvis sliding that much, okay? We're gonna actually keep you in this line as we start talking and fixing your golf swing. Because as you do that, you start shifting, now this right elbow starts to flare out. So we call that the chicken wing, okay? We get it out here, and then as you come down, you drop it back in the slot, which is really good for baseball, then you turn and hit that level shot. But what we're gonna work on with you, okay, we're gonna get here. How do I apply a pressure? Now, let me ask you this very simple. How can I apply pressure on my right leg without shifting? So when I ask people to apply pressure on their right side, the first thing that they'll want to do is this. Well, it's very simple, and I think I've said this in the other videos that we've shot before. If I want to apply pressure in my right leg, all I got to do is lift my left leg. And now I got 100% pressure in my right. Would you agree with that?
I agree, yeah.
Absolutely. So what we want to do then is, as we get here, as we turn, we lighten the pressure underneath our left leg. See that?
Yeah.
Am I sliding?
No.
No. So we're going to apply, turn, lighten the load here. We're just going to turn the left hip. As you can see, I'm kind of a heavy set kind of guy. So if I can make a good rotation, I know you can. So let's get in this pattern where we just turn around the barrel, okay? This leg is coming off the line, but this is not going outside the line. That's very important. So as we do that pattern here, we get here, we turn, and then from there you've created a good coil,
Yeah.
okay? From there your athletic ability is gonna take over and you're just gonna turn and go up the plane, okay? So let's go ahead and have you set up here. So our focus is going to be right now is your leg work when it comes to the correct proper transfer weight. We're not going to slide the pelvis outside, so go ahead and set up here. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold the head here just ever so slightly. Now you're going to turn, go slow here. Go ahead and go slow. There you go, good. Awesome, you're staying in the barrel, good. You have not come out of the barrel, so let's do that again. So let's be careful as we center this though. As you get to the top, I don't want all the weight coming to the left side. As you turn, remember we talked about, we lighten the pressure a little bit underneath your lead leg, which is your left leg. So there we go, good. Right there's perfect, awesome. Let's do that again. Now I want you to hit a shot, go slow. We're not looking for extreme distance here. Wow. Now we're gonna draw those lines again. Look at that, that's absolutely perfect. So we're focusing again on the lower body. See how he stays stacked perfectly on his lower body there? He has not shifted outside. He does have a little bit of space on his lead leg, his left leg there, because we've applied more pressure on the right side. That's awesome, you have great extension. You're stacked perfectly upper and lower body. That looks really nice. And as we come down into this now, you're gonna be in really good position to rotate. And if we pull up this shot now, let's look at this. Look at that, right down the middle. That's absolutely really good right there. That's what we want to achieve. So your homework is going to be what, Jaron?
To not shift in my back leg.
Exactly.
Stay in center.
Staying center, but we're also going to apply pressure where?
On the right leg.
And how are we going to go about doing that?
By taking pressure off this left leg.
Exactly. We're going to feel a little bit less pressure. We're just going to lighten this as we go back. Again, we're going to lighten it. Again, I'm not shifting. There doesn't have to occur a shift for pressure to occur in the right leg. All it has to happen is feel a little bit lightened on the right side, and then you are such a great athlete that you just turn. So let's do that again. So again, stay centered, go slow. Okay, good. There you go. And then as you come down, see how you recenter? This is textbook. This is PGA Tour textbook right here. You're coming down, now you're centered back into the box. From there, you're gonna start transferring the weight left towards your lead side. Good, and you go up and around. Very nice. Now, that is gonna, like I said, that's gonna be your simple homework, okay? Hitting a bunch of shots at that speed, not at 100%.
Okay.
What would you say you're swinging right now?
Probably like 65, 70 right now.
Perfect, yeah. Keep it at that pace because that's where the brain can retain what your movements are. If you go to 100% trying to work on this, forget it. You're just wasting your time. So as you continue with this, obviously we're working from the ground up. I think you continue with the lower body movement first because that's where the house is built. You build the foundation first, and then from there we can, down the line, we can start working the top part, okay? But I really need you to focus on that. So, great job.
Thank you.
You have a lot of talent ahead of you.
Thank you.
And that's awesome. Good job today.
Thank you.